Have you ever heard someone's voice and you thought, that is the most hideous voice I have ever heard. My God, it's going right through my ears. I can't stand that voice. Get me away from that voice. That wasn't quite what you expected me to say, was it? It wasn't what I expected to say originally, but I decided that that was where we were going to begin today. I'm S.J. Harrison, voice and performance coach, and today I'm going to give you one tip for freeing your voice that you can do every day. It's very simple and it can be quite fun. And I'm also going to talk about habits. This entire month I'm going to talk about habits. There are no bad voices, there are simply bad habits. And Patsy Rodenberg, this is my favorite book at the moment, In the Right to Speak, spends a huge amount of time on habits. It's totally okay to have a reaction to someone's voice. And in fact, I bet you have reaction to your own voice. If you hear it on a recording, you probably go, that's not me. That is not me. I've never heard that voice before. I hate that voice. Oh my God, that's my voice. So, a lot of criticism comes up around the voice and a lot of vulnerability, and we have habits that create these voices, and the people around us have habits that have created their voices. And that's one of the reasons that it can be such a vulnerable thing to change. Whenever we change a habit, we're on new ground. We're not sure what's coming next. When our voice makes a sound we think it's never made before, it can be very exciting and freeing, but it can also be really kind of scary. So how do we ease ourselves into that? Here is my one tip today. Humming. It's so basic and so playful, and you would be very surprised, I think, to learn how intimidating humming can feel to people, right? I can sing a song with my humming. I can just start to explore the full range and edges of my voice. And I'm doing that on video kind of extemporaneously. I do feel a little vulnerable doing that, but of course I have a lot of practice and this is my job. So why would you feel even insecure doing that? And I would say to you that it's because of habits. Our vocal habits often have developed around our roles. So we've become stuck perhaps in our adult role of our profession. It might be the teacher voice. It might be the parent voice. It might be the knowledgeable senior executive voice. We have developed a voice to deal with the world. We might even be stuck in, say, the dutiful daughter voice, and that could come out in our other relationships. So being asked to change habits is no small thing, and it's actually kind of a big ask. And even when our mindset is there, we now have more confidence showing up in front of groups. We're ready to speak. If our voice is still confined by our habits, it's going to be difficult to make that leap. And that's why vocal coaching needs to be holistic. So understanding that we are changing physical habits, we need to have practices and techniques that help the body learn to do new things. So that person with that grating voice has some habits that they would need to unlearn. And because again, there's nothing generally wrong with the voice, it's simply how the voice is being used. And the body has to relearn, and that in turn cues the mind to continue to learn and have a better experience and better result. I'm going to be looking at habits all month. Please, if you think I can help you, book a free discovery call with me today. It's absolutely about discovery and strategizing, and you will come away having a sense of where you need to go to achieve your goals. Here's to unlocking your performance power